Besides being two of the most dominant and respected athletes in the world of fighting, Canelo Álvarez and Anthony Joshua are two famous fighters who have turned their careers into multi-million-dollar empires. Whether inside the boxing ring or in the world's largest arenas, both have amassed impressive fortunes, leading a life of luxury that few can imagine. Are you curious to know which one of them has the most luxurious life? In today's video, you'll watch a fierce battle between Canelo Álvarez and Anthony Joshua. Both fighters spare no expense when it comes to nice places to live, but which one owns the most valuable property? Canelo has owned, for example, a sophisticated, classically designed mansion in Del Mar, in the city of San Diego, California. With almost 1,115 square meters of floor space, the mansion has many amenities, such as a living room with exposed wooden beams and a large handcrafted fireplace. Next to this room is the formal dining room, close to the chef's kitchen, which has period cabinets and marble countertops. There is also a more private family room, a casual dining area, a modern movie theater with a large screen, 7 bathrooms, and a total of 6 bedrooms, including the fabulous master suite with several arched windows and a huge bathroom with vanities. Other noteworthy spaces include an imposing wood-paneled office, a gym with a wide range of equipment, a laundry room with several sinks, and even a game room with a bar. Outside, the landscape lot extends over 1.14 acres, featuring a backyard patio with an impressive resort-style pool with an integrated spa, where the fighter surely enjoyed himself on his days off. In addition, there is also a living area with a fire pit for evenings, as well as a covered area that is perfect for entertaining guests or simply relaxing. And as reported by the media, the boxer sold the mansion in 2015 for a mere $6 million. Currently, the mansion has an estimated market value of over $9.1 million. Meanwhile, the most expensive mansion Anthony Joshua has lived in is the one in St. John's Wood, northwest London. Upon entering the property, there are spacious living rooms with chandeliers and fireplaces for cold days, as well as 7 luxurious bedrooms, with the master suite being very spacious, featuring an ensuite bathroom and an elegant mirrored closet. But that's not all. The mansion has an indoor swimming pool, a well-equipped gym, and other amenities, such as a wet bar. And to stay in this unique place, Anthony Joshua had to pay a high price. According to some sources, the athlete rented the mansion in 2017 for around £20,000 per week. And as reported by the media, the mansion was sold the following year for £22 million. And since Anthony Joshua did not own the mansion, Canelo Álvarez wins this round. Point for him. When it's time to go on vacation, both boxers like to enjoy themselves on large yachts, but which one has the most luxurious vessel? Canelo Álvarez, for example, owns a black mega yacht known as Canelo. Built by Sunseeker in 2014, the 101-foot-long vessel exudes elegance in its modern design, having been customized to suit the fighter's tastes. Inside, there are plenty of spaces to sit and relax, as well as areas to enjoy the sea views and have meals, in addition to 4 luxurious cabins that accommodate up to 10 guests, the main one featuring a skull image on the wall. Outside, there is also plenty of accommodation, such as a deck with a table and seats, not to mention that the yacht is equipped with other toys such as jet skis, where the boxer has been seen having fun. And as reported, the yacht cost £45 million, over $60 million. Anthony Joshua, on the other hand, prefers to charter luxury yachts when he is on vacation, so Canelo Álvarez wins this round. Point for him. Both fighters invest large sums in cars, but who has the garage with the best vehicles? Joshua has been seen, for example, with several luxury vehicles, such as 2016 Range Rover Sport worth $42,000, 2017 Range Rover Vogue for $44,000, Audi A3 S-Line for $53,000, Range Rover Evoque for $55,000, Jaguar F-Pace for $59,000, 2020 Range Rover Sport for $68,000, Jaguar XJ for $75,000, Mercedes-Benz V-Class worth $89,000, Jaguar XJR worth $125,000, Porsche Taycan worth $140,000, and a Land Rover Defender worth $150,000. Raising the price, Anthony Joshua also owns a customized Range Rover SV Autobiography Dynamic, which has an estimated value of $200,000. Another car in Anthony Joshua's collection is a Rolls-Royce Ghost, a mega-luxurious sedan that stands out for its imposing appearance and high acceleration capacity, as it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 4 seconds. And for those who want to enjoy a vehicle like this, you'll need to shell out around $350,000. The most expensive car he has been seen in is a Rolls-Royce Phantom limousine, a modern stretch vehicle that is often used by heads of state and celebrities. Inside, the car has handcrafted leather seats, as well as technological features for greater comfort. According to some sources, the car is valued at £600,000, around $800,000. Canelo, on the other hand, has been seen with various types of vehicles, including motorcycles, such as a $4,300 Vespa Primavera, a $5,100 Honda XRE 300 Sahara, an $8,300 Honda CRF 250, a Ducati Panigale V4 that can cost more than $30,000, and even a $60,000 Confederate X132 Hellcat Speedster. In addition to several other Ducatis and Haleys that were seen in his garage during the interview with Graham Bensinger, as well as off-road vehicles such as the $34,000 Can-Am Maverick X3, of which he has several on his ranch. When it comes to cars, Canelo Álvarez's expenses are even higher. To get an idea of the unique machines he has in his collection, they include a $70,000 BMW M3, an $80,000 Land Rover Defender, a $95,000 Cadillac Escalade, a $110,000 Shelby Mustang, a $115,000 Mercedes-Benz S-Class, a $120,000 Tesla Model X, a $122,000 Nissan Skyline GTR, a $140,000 Ford F-150 Shelby, Mercedes-Benz G-Class at $160,000, Ferrari Testarossa at $180,000, Lamborghini Gallardo at $200,000, Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Class at $240,000, Lamborghini Huracan at $242,000, Lamborghini Urus at $250,000, Ferrari 488 GTB for $260,000, McLaren 650s for $269,000, Rolls-Royce Ghost for $315,000, Ferrari 488 Pista for $350,000, Lamborghini Aventador S for $418,000, Shelby Mustang 500 Eleanor worth $425,000, Ferrari 812 GTS worth $430,000, Brabus B63 S706x6 worth $511,000, Ferrari Purosang worth $500,000, Lamborghini Aventador SVJ worth $523,000, and even a Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6 worth $995,000. Going even higher in price, the fighter owns a Mercedes-Maybach G650 Landaulet, a large car equipped with a twin-turbo V12 engine, which is valued at around $1.3 million. When it comes to sports cars, the boxing star owns a Ferrari LaFerrari, a stunning vehicle with a modern and futuristic design, capable of enchanting anyone who loves sports cars. And it's no wonder that to have this incredible vehicle in your garage, you may need to shell out a real fortune, as it can be found for over $1.4 million. But don't think that's all, because Canelo Álvarez also has a Bugatti Chiron, a super sports car well known for being one of the fastest and most luxurious vehicles in the world. To give you an idea of this car's power, it can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, reaching a top speed of an incredible 261 miles per hour. And to acquire this machine, the boxer shelled out a hefty sum, as it is valued at over $3 million. And because he has a collection of more expensive cars, Canelo Álvarez wins this round. If there's one thing both fighters don't skimp on, it's private jets. But who owns the most sophisticated aircraft? Anthony Joshua has been photographed, for example, in some helicopters, such as an Airbus AS365, an elegant means of air transport that can accommodate up to 12 passengers depending on the configuration adopted. In addition to being spacious, this helicopter also stands out for its safety and performance capacity, as it can travel at speeds of up to 165 knots. To enjoy a helicopter like this, you have to pay $3,500 for each hour of flight time. When it comes to private jets, the boxer doesn't skimp either, as evidenced by the luxurious Under Armour jet he used during his arrival in Miami. It is a Gulfstream G550, one of the most modern and luxurious aircraft in the world. At 96 feet long, this air transport has a tall and spacious cabin with a compact kitchen, a dining area, and a living room. It can also carry up to 13 passengers. To purchase this jet, you would need to spend more than $40 million or charter it for up to $10,000 per hour. Canelo Álvarez has been seen, in turn, with many types of aircraft, including a Bombardier Challenger 300 that he showed off on social media. It is a sophisticated modern twin-engine aircraft, perfect for medium-sized business trips. The interior of the aircraft has modern finishes, with a cabin capable of carrying 8 passengers in complete safety and comfort. And the cost of chartering a jet is around $7,000 per hour of flight, while a new model can be purchased for up to $15,000. Even more expensive, he used an Embraer Legacy 500, a modern medium-sized twin-engine executive jet. One of the highlights of this aircraft is its speed of 563 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest executive jets in the world. Its interior is very modern and luxurious, with a maximum capacity of up to 9 passengers depending on the configuration chosen. To enjoy all this, you can rent the aircraft for $5,600 or buy it for up to $20 million. Raising the price even further, Canelo has been photographed several times in a Gulfstream G550, one of the most modern and luxurious aircraft in the world. At 96 feet long, this aircraft has a tall and spacious cabin with a compact kitchen, a dining area, and a living room, and can carry up to 13 passengers. To purchase this jet, you would need to pay over $40 million or charter it for up to $10,000 per hour. Since we don't know if they own the aircraft, let's consider this round a draw. Point for both. Far beyond being great boxers, they are also true businessmen, but which one has the best sources of income? Starting with Anthony Joshua. On Deering Street, for example, Joshua bought a 6,300 square foot building that includes a gastropub for £20 million. In addition, he acquired 73 New Bond Street, which cost an impressive £25 million, and the headquarters of oil company BP for another £30 million. Through his company 258 Investments, he also acquired 2 residential homes in North London and owns 3 homes in his hometown of Watford, where he earns good money as a landlord. But without a doubt, his biggest source of income, apart from boxing, is advertising deals, as he is very popular in the global media, with over 16.4 million followers on Instagram alone. And of course, he takes advantage of his visibility to earn millions of dollars from advertising contracts with major brands such as Under Armour, Beats by Dre, Lucozade, Hugo Boss, Jaguar, Bulk Powder, among others. And to get an idea of how much he earns, the star has a 5-year deal with the DAZN platform, which provides him with a total payment of around £100 million, or about $134 million. Canelo Álvarez, in turn, owns Canelo Energy, a Mexican gas station chain that has been growing throughout the country. Another profitable business venture for the boxer is Upper, a convenience store brand with more than 20 locations in Mexico. Taking advantage of the legion of fans he has gained around the world, Canelo Álvarez has also launched his own clothing line, further consolidating his presence in the fashion world. And don't think that's all, because the star has also launched his own fitness app, as well as investing in the beverage market, co-founding VMC, a line of canned tequila-based cocktails, and Yautza, a line of sports drinks. And despite his enormous influence, with over 19 million followers on Instagram alone, Canelo Álvarez is very selective when it comes to associating his image with a brand. One of his partnerships, for example, is with Anheuser-Busch, which generates $2 million in revenue for him per year. In addition to this company, he is also an ambassador for One Win, signed a multi-year apparel contract with Under Armour in 2012, and another with Everlast in 2014. And it is reasonable to assume that for each of these partnerships, the boxer must receive substantial sums each year. And since it is difficult to determine the revenue of each of their businesses, a point for both. As 2 boxing celebrities, there is no doubt that they have already accumulated great fortunes. But which one is the richest? Anthony Joshua, for example, the amounts that the Briton received in his early years of competition, for example, have never been disclosed. but considering that he turned down 50,000 pounds to turn professional in order to win more medals, it is quite likely that his salaries at the time did not reach that amount. After turning professional in 2013, Anthony Joshua quickly built an enviable reputation as a boxer, and his salaries increased as his popularity grew. To give you an idea of the biggest payouts he has received per fight, they are $12.5 million against Robert Helenius, $12.5 million against Jermaine Franklin, $12.5 million against Carlos Takam, $18.75 million against Vladimir Klitschko, $20 million against Joseph Parker, $24.8 million against Andy Ruiz Jr. $25 million against Alexander Povetkin, $40.6 million against Alexander Usyk II, $50 million against Francis Ngannou, and up to $57.5 million against Andy Ruiz Jr. II. And although no one knows exactly how much Anthony Joshua has earned throughout his career, some sources estimate that he has a net worth of $150 million, while other more up-to-date websites suggest that the British star's fortune has already exceeded $200 million. Canelo Álvarez, on the other hand, is not far behind. In boxing, for example, the Mexican star's earnings have increased thanks to a lot of hard work. To give you an idea, when he faced and defeated Sugar Shane Mosley in 2012, for example, Saul received $1.2 million. From then on, the amounts for each fight have continued to increase, with estimates that he received $1.5 million against Erislandy Lara, $2 million against Josesito Lopez, between $15 million and $20 million against Miguel Cotto, between $20 million and $25 million against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., between $20 million and $25 million against Callum Smith, $25 million against Amir Khan, between $25 and $30 million against Floyd Mayweather, $35 million against Daniel Jacobs, $35 million against Sergey Kovalev, between $30 and $35 million against Billy Joe Saunders, between $35 and $40 million against Jermall Charlo, $40 million against Caleb Plant, and $45 million against Dmitry Bivol. But the million-dollar salaries don't end there. To face Gennady Golovkin, the Mexican boxer received a total of an incredible $40 million. In addition, in his second fight against the same fighter in 2018, the star secured another $25 million just to show up, not counting bonuses, of course, which brought his earnings up to $35 million. In his third fight against Golovkin in 2022, Canelo Álvarez received his highest salary for a single fight, reported at $50 million. And if you consider all the fighter's other sources of income, his earnings increased significantly. According to some sources, between 2022 and 2023, Canelo Álvarez received $110 million, while the following year, his total income was $80 million. In total, it is estimated that Canelo Álvarez has earned over $600 million, but after taxes, that amount drops dramatically. And although no one knows for sure how much wealth Canelo Álvarez has accumulated throughout his career, some sources suggest that he has a net worth of over $300 million. And because he has a greater fortune, Canelo Álvarez wins this last round. At the end of this fight, we have 2 points for Anthony Joshua against 6 points for Canelo Álvarez, making him the winner of this battle. But if you believe there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, deals to satisfy your curiosity.